Oh, yes, we do. We have Dave, Tracy, Megan, Tom, Helene, and Jeff. All right.
Would have been good if you were short. They sat him in a chair.
All right.
Yep.
Habitat.org states that in the United States alone, 1/3 of its citizens live in inadequate shelter. According to the National Low Income Housing Coalition, these problems include natural disaster, payments too large a percentage of income, overcrowding, poor quality shelter, and homelessness. This speech is about how you can help eliminate poverty, housing, and homelessness through a nonprofit organization called Habitat for Humanity. Habitat is not a giveaway program. Habitat homeowners must make down payments and zero interest mortgage rates payments in the future. Homeowners must also invest hundreds of hours of their own sweat equity in the construction of their own houses and the construction of others' habitat houses. I will show you that the world is experiencing a global housing crisis. With volunteering and donations, you can help provide these poverty-stricken families with some hope. I will inform you of a few ways that you can begin your contributions. And finally, I'll explain how crime rates will drop and how your local economy will benefit. I know that if poverty conditions fell upon any one of us, we would be grateful for Habitat and its volunteers. I've done hours of research on Habitat and have developed a good understanding on how it all works. I took a survey of 11 young adults to gauge how they feel about the subject. 9 of the 11 think that everyone deserves at least simple, decent, affordable shelter to live in. And 2 of those 11 felt that it depends on the situation. When asked which kind of housing support they feel is best, 10 of 11 felt that giving these families a way to invest in their future was best, and 1 decided that a giveaway was best. How can you help these families invest in their future? With volunteering and donations, you help provide poverty-stricken families with hope for the future. In turn, these families will be provided stability, health, education, job opportunity, and a positive future for their children. A family's sense of dignity and pride will grow. The opportunity to help these unfortunate families couldn't come at a better time. Next slide. Okay, the world is experiencing a global housing crisis. It was said in a UN press briefing on the right to adequate housing that 1.6 billion people worldwide live in inadequate shelter and 100 million are homeless. According to the UN Global Report of Human Settlements in 2003, this number will rise to 2 billion within 30 years if nothing is done. You can help alleviate this housing crisis by becoming a volunteer or a member. Next slide. Ready? There are 2 ways you can begin your contributions. You can call 800-HABITAT, or you can use the Habitat.org search engine and find an affiliate near you, your local affiliate for your county. Your contributions will help those in need and will also come full circle and benefit you. Next slide. Ready? Crime rates will drop. In providing hope and mental relief, criminal activity becomes less attractive. In providing financial stability, theft becomes unnecessary. Another way your contributions will come full circle is Habitat will benefit your local economy. Grant money secured outside your county gets spent in your county. Habitat homes increase the tax base in your county, and businesses will pop up. So you can help yourself by helping those in need. Next slide. Call 800-HABITAT or use the habitat.org search engine to find your local affiliate. Everyday people, not just professionally trained house builders, can aid in construction. Donations are used as designated by the donor. In conclusion, Habitat for Humanity provides a fair solution for poverty-stricken families who are willing to work hard for their house and aid in building others' houses while paying their mortgage payments on time. In conclusion, first, we learned that the world is experiencing a global housing crisis. Second, with volunteering and donations, you can help provide poverty-stricken families with hope. Third, we learned of 2 ways we can begin our contributions. And finally, we learned that along with falling crime rates, your local economy will improve. Again, the organization is called Habitat for Humanity, and without volunteers and donations, these families will continue to suffer. Call 800-HABITAT or use the habitat.org search engine to find your local affiliate. Do you believe everybody deserves a fair chance at a simple, decent, affordable shelter? I do. Questions? On the left.
What are Habitat houses like?
They're simple shelters. Basically, they're all different, and they attend to whatever the family's needs are, as far as bedrooms and stuff like that. But they're large enough to accommodate the family's needs, but small enough to keep the cost of construction, at a minimum and at a size that they can afford. So they're built differently in different climates to adjust with the climate, keeps down heating bills and cooling bills, and also they're designed to kind of match what kind of housing, match the culture. So in different countries, you're not going to build a little colonial in the middle of Africa, in the desert. You know what I mean? It's going to look like their houses.
Tom, how do they choose a family to participate in the program?
The families actually, basically, they put in a request, and they're chosen in order of who needs it most and who's willing to help work the hardest and make their payments. Next.
What happens to the money from the mortgage payments?
Any money that is donated or payments made by these people goes right into building new homes. And that's the only place. It stays within Habitat.
How are donations distributed and used?
They're distributed as designated by the donor. They can be put into a local project of their choice, or different, different aspects of the company or whatever, or you can just donate in general with no designation. It will be used where it's most needed the most.
Where does Habitat build their homes?
All over the world. Most of the counties in the United States, they aid in with Hurricane Katrina, and New Orleans is a big one. The tsunami in the Indian Ocean, they're over there, all over the world.
Where are the closest affiliates in our area?
Like I said, most counties in Pennsylvania and New Jersey have them. The closest ones for us is Bucks County. The center is in Chalfont, and for Mercer County, the center is in Trenton. You also have Philadelphia and Camden, areas that need it. So it's all over the place. I'll thank you all for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Well, it's today. It's spring. It's still daylight. The other ones have been dark and cold.
Thank
So,
you.
thank you.
Let me get my wallet.
Yeah. Yeah, can you throw your wallets on the table?